Hey everybody, it's the Audiophile Journeyman here to do a video for the AN-SPe speakers from Audio Note. As you see in the picture, there's the rack. I'm also going to show you they're connected to the integrated. Did a video on the integrated amp the other day, and it's just the point there is the synergy of the amplifier, the way it's designed to be minimalistic with its circuits, it carries over to the speakers. So there's just a connection with the Audio Note cable standard. I'll call it standard speaker wire, but it's their speaker wire. And it's designed at voicing to the speaker itself. So I bought into the whole Audio Note system synergy when I heard it. I went over that a little bit in the integrated. I went over on the CD player as well. And I'm going to do an overview video for all of it, a short one. This will be rather short too, because you see the speaker. It's got a single driver, a hemp driver, and a tweeter. And I'll put some specs there and a little, I'll link to the manual. There's a lot in this lineup. There's a lot of differences with internal wiring, silver versus copper. So you look at their website, it's all over the place. You talk to a salesperson or a rep or something to figure out what you want if you're into this stuff. Because it can be confusing, it can be pricey as you go up into different forms of silver and everything else. So anyway, so there is the speaker. I'm just going to walk around it here briefly. Sorry for that close-up there. It is just a big rectangle box, and you can many different finishes and laminates. You see here, I picked a pretty generic one that works well with most rooms. And there's the back, and there is the wires. Those are Audio Note spec speaker cables. And you see the connection is kind of different. It's almost like it's biamped there. And that's a setup from Audio Note. You buy the cable specific for that. You see the port, the very small port down there. But these things do go into the 30s in the room here, at 30 cycles. So probably upper 30s. I don't think lower, but sound great. As is, no subwoofer needed. And the wires, you can see there that the other side of the cabinet required this length, so you got to get equal on both sides. You can't short one and long the other. Otherwise, you get unbalanced outputs. And I just wanted to get in there and just give you an idea of what the back of that looks like. You can see there is a power cord. That's that silver cord. And then there's the speaker connections to the back. And there's two taps, I'll call them, an 8 and a 4 ohm. As described to me, just try both and see what you like is how you figure that out. So that's what I did. And I think I ended up on the 4 ohm tap. So the other end of the wire, you see there, it's two wires into one. So that's how they're connected. And it's pretty obvious left and right. If you look at the back, one goes to the left, one goes to the right. So they're not labeled, but it's easy to figure out. But, that's pretty much it. Very straightforward connection. You buy their wiring. It connects up. You can buy other people's wiring with different connectors. You can do banana plugs, anything you want. You just have to buy the wires and the speaker connections that way. There's this way that's set up. But I don't know what else to really tell you. Their speakers are all pretty much the same as far as design. It's just internal wiring and different components used that make the difference in the speaker. Again, these are their top of the line speaker as far as the line goes, and they have different wiring setups to do, supposedly different sounding speakers. I only heard these, and these I expect with the sales guy, and we ordered them. And that's just it. When you go in, you should probably find a place, go on Audio Note's website, see who sells them, contact them, see what they have set up. Hopefully they have other equipment from other manufacturers so you can A/B test. If you like Macintosh, see if you can find a Macintosh dealer that sells this stuff. Try it. The person I bought these from, he had other components, but they were all pretty much minor compared to his Audio Note. Audio Note was his primary thing. That's what he sold. So I knew I wanted it when I got there, and it's just the way it worked out. So it was a little easier for me, but I fully recommend you go and have it set up in A/B test at the dealer. Listen to both, because you don't want to spend the money on something you haven't A/B'd. I like Macintosh better. I like, certain amplifiers, bolder amplifiers, and I like, KEF speakers or something. Who knows what you like and what you don't. So that's for you to decide. And certainly you go and they should be accommodating to show you anything you ask for. On the stands, those are Audio Note stands. They're designed for the speaker. They have little screws that can go up in, and the speakers sit on to isolate vibrations. They're great because they're designed for the speaker, so they sit on them very well. But that's pretty much it. It's really all about when you go and you listen, and what do you like best? What do you like that sounds best to you? All right, so sorry about the hand camera work on this. I did want to show you the wiring on both the speaker and how it went to the integrated. The back of the integrated, you can see them online, other reviews and the website. It's pretty simple. RCAs, like I said, and just these speaker wire connections and a power connection. All right, so hopefully this was informative. All the shorts you see that say Audio Note on them are through these speakers and through the equipment. If they don't say Audio Note, I'll put whatever system. I have other systems I could use in the house. But this is my primary listening system. I bought it with the intention of this will be the primary, probably the last. I won't, since they're so synergistic, I don't want to switch out components permanently. I might try other speakers just to see how they sound, but then just remove and put these back. All right, so hopefully this was informative and helpful. Leave me comments if you have any, and hopefully you like this video. Thanks, bye.